Hi, my name is Sherry DeVries, and I am here at Mothers Helping Mothers this evening, celebrating our huge event happening this evening called The Power of Purple. It's an event that's bringing the whole community together to celebrate over 30 years of Mothers Helping Mothers make a difference in our direct communities. Mothers Helping Mothers is a place of hope. It's a place of compassion and caring where families in need can come and find resources, basic essentials, free of charge, just to help lift their monthly burden. And while they're here, we provide services and also support from other local agencies that basically get them stable. Our job here is to love on them, but also to give them every powerful tool we can to get them to be thriving in the community. Yes, our store is available to anyone who's in need, and everything inside of it is free of charge. It's either been donated or given to us through grant funding. But families can come here and they're provided not only just the basic essentials like housewares and clothing and shoes, but they'll also get diapers, wipes, formula. We also have baby equipment from car seats to new beds. We even have a transportation program where we help them get used cars if their cars have broken. Anything to keep them stable. Mothers has actually been 100% volunteer run since we've started. We have over 45 volunteers that show up here every single week to make sure this place runs, and we have about 300 that come in and out seasonally. Every single hour donated here makes a difference in our families' lives. So when you donate and give items of clothing, housewares, etc., or your financial gift, it all goes directly to programs because, again, we don't have any paid staff. Mothers Helping Mothers needs you. We need not only donated items and gently used things for the household, but we need volunteers that have compassion and care, and they just want to be here for families. Mothers Helping Mothers needs this community to thrive. We need volunteers to come in and love on these families while they're in our shop. We need people to come and donate items and also to hang them up and put them in our beautiful store. We need partnerships to collaborate with so we can come up with new programs to help stabilize families that are struggling. And mostly we need financial donations because, like I said, we have a zero paid staff, so every dollar goes directly to our programs and services. So financial aid is always something we need. In the sorting room where we actually go through the clothes that are donated by the community, and we keep all the gently used, adorable items from babies all the way to adults. And back here is where the magic happens, and we hang them, we display them, and we build a backup so that when we have a store full of families, we have reserves. We get donations dropped off at this location at least 3 times a week, and we have a South County donation site as well if you can't make it up to see us. So donations just come in the back door, and like I said, we have volunteers that are magic, and they just go through all of them and hang them all up for the next family in need. Yes, a mom can actually start here with a brand new baby and stay with us for the duration of that child in her house. So she'll start in the infant clothes, and as that kid grows and becomes a teen, then we have more clothes. The object is to get the object is to lift the monthly burden of them having to buy clothes for a kid that keeps growing and growing. So if we can provide these beautiful clothes and have her just mostly focus on rent and food and everything else, then we've done our job. A mother can shop for her kids, and they basically have allowances. So there's a sign in the store that says how many items you can take of each thing. So as they shop through our store, which I'll take you on next, we'll go ahead and look at some of those things. But when they go through the store and they shop and pick out what they need, there is little allowance signs that tell them how much they can take. Families can shop once every 4 months. So as a kid grows, they can basically transition into another size, and that's where Mothers comes in, is we always have the sizes available. And when they outgrow the clothes and they don't need them anymore, we always encourage them to donate them back. Yes, our volunteers are very particular. They go through the clothes and inspect them. And if we wouldn't put them on our children, we don't expect our clients to put them on theirs either. So the clothes are in pristine condition, and we try to make the store a boutique. It's a feeling of pride to shop here, and not that you're just struggling and you need free stuff. So 30 years ago, we actually got started because there was a mom who needed something coming out of a shelter. So a few moms got together and got this mom everything that they needed. And that was 30 years ago. Now what we focus on is this is a store where everybody knows they have something here that they can come get. We're a safe place. We're a place that they trust. We're kind of like a family member. So while they're in this store, we want to take advantage of that and basically give them all the community resources that are out there, including many, many programs that we've now developed. So while they're here, we're going to give them as much as we can to help them empower, grow, thrive, and become self-reliant. As you can see, we have quite a big store. It's about 7,000 square feet, this entire building where we make all the magic happen. But in this store, you can see we have beautiful things all the way from housewares, home decor, tons of kids items, and also families, men's, women's, and also our wonderful toy section where the kids get to do their own shopping. So in this store, there are everything is available, like I said, free of charge. There's little signs that tell them how much they can take, and we allow them about 40 minutes to complete their shopping before they head out. And on their heading out, we'll give them diapers, wipes, formula, and also a box of food from the food pantry. On every visit, when the clients are done shopping and picking out the clothes and necessities, we make sure that if they have children in diapers still, they get enough diapers to get them through a little while longer. They also get wipes, formula, and we have the food pantry here as well, so they walk away with food. We have so many amazing events that happen. Our Toy Day, which is just at the beginning of Christmas, we think we saw over 3,000 kids get toys this year. It was absolutely amazing. This entire store turns into a toy land, and we have about 75 volunteers that put that on. We also do a Halloween costume shop. We do a back to school, and we have many, many more different little treats like Happy Mother's May, where the moms actually get treated. Mothers Helping Mothers is a unique place. It's not only one of free items and stuff and resources, but it's one of hope and compassion. We need volunteers. We need financial donations. We need people to keep this going for many, many, many more than 30 more years. But we really rely on the community. So whether it's giving us your gently used items or coming in here and working for 3 hours to hang up baby clothes or getting involved a little deeper with the actual clients with giving them resources to help them thrive. Give us a thought. Come and be a part of this. We have tours every week so you can come and see what it's all about for yourself. Corporate sponsors are something that we're looking for. We're hoping that a company or a group of employees can come together and not only raise funds or do a drive for us, whether it's new socks and undies, but also come in and do a group serve day. Nothing builds teamwork like working together to do good. So we're looking for sponsorships, and we're open to it. It's times like this that we get to stop and pause and reflect on all the good that we've done. Sometimes we get so busy helping families, and you get kind of caught up in the struggles of it all. So this is a moment where we get to stop, breathe, raise our glasses of champagne, toast each other, toast all the good that's being done, and really reflect on why we are what we are. Tonight is a night where we just come together and celebrate. We can pause, take a moment, reflect back, and really just look at how much we're making a difference in this community. We have spent many, many years running 100 miles an hour to help families in need, and sometimes that can be tiring. So tonight is really for the volunteers, the donors, the sponsors, and for the clients that we've helped succeed. This is a cheers to them. So we will raise our glasses and toast and celebrate many more years to come. If you're interested in getting involved or sending support our way, you can go to our website at mhmsarasota.com, and there you'll see all of our programs and opportunities to get involved with Mothers Helping Mothers. So if you want to get involved with Mothers Helping Mothers, we encourage you to go to our website, mhmsarasota.com, and there you will find a many array of varieties of sources that you can get involved with and come and play in our stuff, help do more of what we do, and celebrate what we are all about.
So I have been with Mothers Helping Mothers for about 13 years. I started as a volunteer in the store, just helping the clients check in and helping them shop. And as I've been working with them, I really become attached to the clients and wanted to help them a little bit more than just provide them with clothing items and household items. And we saw a real need for families to get connected to other resources in the community. So in the past couple years, maybe 2 years, I have become the client resource coordinator. And my job is just to find out what it is that they are in need of and try to get them connected to those services. We also have financial assistance for our clients, and I'm the person that works with them to get them, if they have sort of an emergency situation, they're short on rent for 1 month, and I can help them get some financial assistance. Correct. So we really want them to be stable. That's our number one goal, is for families to be stable, to be on their own, to be able to provide for their family, to have the things that they need for their kids to thrive. And we do that through financial assistance, but also just through connecting them with other programs. So like maybe if they need counseling or they need some help with parenting or any of those things, then they can come to us and we can get them connected to those services in the community.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal organization, and the fact that they can provide so much support to the community and obviously through their clients, but also the interconnectivity with other agencies. There are so many agencies and so many avenues of support, but they're very disparate. So to be able to have an organization that can sort of help connect those organizations and agencies and provide support for the clients is, I think, just fantastic.
Well, what I've come to find in Manatee and Sarasota, because we do serve both counties, we have such a great community. People really care about what's going on around them. And we have the agencies and the other citizens who are interested, and we just have to kind of figure out a way to get them all working together to provide the best services and the best programs for these families. We really do have a great, great community that really cares about the citizens in this area. Well, we have a pretty large volunteer base, but we always need more volunteers. And we have a ton of different activities that the volunteers can do. So that's definitely one thing that and that's kind of how we get volunteers, is someone will come out and volunteer and they'll tell their friend, hey, this place is great. Why don't you come and volunteer? So that's probably what we tell everyone is sort of our number one need, is to get other people to come in and to get involved. And I think that when people realize that some of the area citizens are really struggling. They're trying very hard. They might not have all the tools that they need. They might not have learned exactly how to kind of put themselves together and get themselves up and going. That they're great people and they really just need a little extra assistance. And once they have that, then they can become productive members of the community.
Yeah, and money. How about money? So money. So. Right. I remember when Bob Dole's wife went into public service, and they asked Bob Dole, what he had to say about his wife Elizabeth going in, and he said, "'Tis my only regret that I have but one wife to give to my country." So I don't know why that occurred to me during this process, but I'm happy to donate my wife to this cause. And she's done a fantastic job. Obviously, money is a big deal to the organization. So to the extent that people have the resources, they don't want to volunteer, but they want to do something, money's always welcome. That's something good. So.
Enormous cities.
Well, I love nonprofits that are community-based, and this is really a true community-based nonprofit. Started with nothing but volunteers, and for me, these local grassroots nonprofits is really the foundation of America when you think about it. People helping people, and it's really the mantra, mothers helping mothers, is what it all comes down to. And for me, I've got some friends that are involved, and they told me about the organization a year or two ago, and I couldn't turn down an opportunity to do whatever I could to help the great organization. I think one of the things people don't know about Mothers Helping Mother is mothers that were helped are now helping other mothers. And there is a legacy and a history there that you cannot duplicate in any way. It is so organic, it is so real, it is from the heart, and that's really what this organization is all about. Well, this is really the first gala for Mothers Helping Mothers. We're doing it on their campus so people could see a tour. They have some things they want to be able to do here so they can offer more programs and services that help more people. So tonight I'm going to MC, I'm going to be the auctioneer. I'm also going to be tugging at people's heartstrings to get them to donate on a pledge card. So I'll be doing my best to try to loosen those wallets tonight and checkbooks and get people to help this fantastic cause. Well, Charles, I got to tell you, your organization supporting grassroots events like this and organizations like this is what helps sustain them. And without somebody like you and your organization making this known, people may not even know about Mothers Helping Mothers. There's going to be mothers that are helped tonight because they see this. Well, we appreciate your support, and you are going to bring a lot of new faces. You're going to help a lot of people and bring new people to this party because it really is a party helping kids. How much better could it be?
I have been volunteering with Mothers Helping Mothers now for 8 years. I'm known as the Crazy Bike Lady. I do their bikes at Christmas time, and I started doing event planning, and I thought it was a great thing to do an event here and raise money for them. They're probably one of the best charities around. I mean, you've got such young kids going out there and getting pregnant, and they have nowhere to go. Well, they do here. They've got somewhere to go. They take care of them from beginning to end. It's just an amazing cause, not just for moms, it's for dads too. I mean, it's just an amazing place. I mean, they do a lot of good. They started in 1990. Oh God, there's over $17,000 in auction items. So we've got a live auction with 5 really nice, this city comes together. It really does. We've got, some IMG, Tampa Bay Bucks, the Rays. They all came out to help. Absolutely. It's just something about it. There's a lot of, a big shout out to our sponsors, 1-800-ASK-GARY. I called them and they'd said absolutely. Everybody was just wanting to do it and getting out there and being a part of it. Yes, it did. We've been working on it now for 3 months. So today was a little bit of a rush, but we fended with the wind. We wanted more lights. We wanted more this, more that. It's too hard to do all that. It's really important because we need people to support these moms and these kids. Wait till you see there's a runway later with the kids. Wait till you see that. Then you'll know why.
My name is Madeline Brogan. I am one of the founders of Mothers Helping Mothers back in 1990. I worked in an office. I was a cartoonist. We read about a family living at the Salvation Army with nowhere to move, nowhere to go, and thought about them. I was pregnant at the time and didn't want to be in those shoes, but knew that woman needed some help. So we called the Salvation Army.
This is a little okay.
Called the Salvation Army, asked if this mother needed some assistance. Sure enough, she did. They put her on the phone, and that's how it started. We gathered items from local friends, and it was a little bit like the book Stone Soup. Everybody thought, well, I don't really have anything, but could you use some silverware? Well, I've got this set of sheets. Do you think she might need a bed? And it just all came together. The community came, and it just snowballed because it needed to. So that's how we started.
Around the same time, I tag team Madeline a little bit, and I believe it was because I had a very large front porch, and so everybody knew you could go to Terry's and dump their beautiful donations, and we've remained all volunteers for over 33 years. It's a great gift. This mission is amazing. The amount of families and children we help. A whole new group of young blood has come on to give us some relief, and we're very grateful for that. But we still stay strong with our board. And anyway, it's a wonderful deal. Well, those are the 2 remarkable things about our mission. The third remarkable that really has Madeline's in my heart for a long time is we have a financial assistance program. And Madeline and I work hands-on with these families, and we give them a leg up. They don't have to go through a whole lot of red tape. We go from the heart, and so that keeps us fresh and alive.
It's the most remarkable thing. The people who come here, they want to be in the trenches. They want to tangibly help a family, to see that they're making a difference, hands-on. And when you give to Mothers Helping Mothers, you know it's not going to be sold. It's going to go to a family in need. And that encourages the community to come together. And we have the most generous community. They've been behind us for years, just supporting this whole project. Everything we do is because the community embraces the fact that 100% of what you give goes to families in need.
We're so grateful for that, and we're sometimes in awe where, because it was just a handful to begin with, and now
And there was such a need.
it's a community now. We now have the respect of all the foundations, and they help us, and so it's a gift. It's definitely increased,
Always.
and it continues to increase. And I think times are very difficult for struggling families. Housing market is insane. The rental market is out of the roof. Most of our families are the working poor, and really, really fine people.
They're one paycheck away from being homeless, and that is alarming. And a lot of people can't afford to buy a house, so their money is going into rent. And if they get sick, if they have a car that breaks down, so many things happen. But we're there to fill in the cracks to help them get that leg up, so they can continue to be in a home with their children. And we want to know they're doing their part as well.
Well, I feel that there's been a lack of the community awareness with our mission for a long time, and I think the cat's out of the bag. And the community is really embracing Mothers Helping Mothers. The Baranchek Foundation, I'm missing it with the Zieglers, and just so many. And so
The Z Foundation.
The Z Foundation. The Florida Wine Fest has always embraced us and taken care of our children with strollers and car seats and safe
with the
cribs. So, yeah.
Oh, we absolutely do the holidays. We have a lottery now because we have so many children that we're helping. I think it was like 544 last year. Parents came in, and the parents get to pick the gifts, and then we give them wrapping paper. So they're part of it. We're not just handing wrapped presents so they don't know what they're giving their children. They're able to pick them out, and they're walked through with Santa's elves, and we have a backpack program, sending kids to school and being successful with what they need when they get there, so they fit in and they're like everybody else. It's another wonderful thing.
A very special day, the Christmas giveaway, and also back to school day. Well, I guess the thing that we said initially is that we remain all volunteer based. Nothing is sold here. You bring us your lovely things, and we give them to families in need. It's a unique mission. I don't think there's anything else like it. We certainly support the Salvation Army and Habitat and Goodwill, but this is just a whole different beast, and I'm really proud that it's grown to the level that it has.
Madeline, final comment?
Networking. We finally have all of these other in the area, every other outreach that is working with mothers and children, they're all coming here. We have classes here. They're meeting families here. This is a hub. You can walk in and tell us, hey, I need food. I'm not sure where my kids can go to school. I don't know where to get daycare. This is a hub for so many other agencies in town. And that's beyond what we ever dreamed would happen. We're so much more than used clothing.
And I wanted to say one more thing. I don't mean to hog, but the camaraderie of our volunteer group. We have been best friends for 33 years now, and so many of our team. It's family.
And it grows.
It's really,
and grows
it's
and
really
grows.
cool.
And it grows because it needed to. Yeah. Go to mhmsarasota.com. Visit our website. You will find your spot. If you don't want to go through donations, maybe you're going to be community outreach. There's a hat for every single person.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Power of Purple Mothers Helping Mothers. I mean, I know you're eating, but can you give us a little more than that? Come on now. Yes. My name is Maverick. I'm going to be the MC for the evening. I'm going to be asking you for a little money here in a minute. But we want you to have a great time. We will be reopening the bars in just a little bit, but we've got a real special presentation. Let me make a couple of announcements as we get started. We first of all want to thank all of the volunteers with Mothers Helping Mothers and tonight's event. How about a round of applause for all of our volunteers? We also wouldn't be able to do this without all of our fantastic sponsors. Can we give a round of applause for all of our sponsors tonight? We'd also like to thank the King of Events for organizing a beautiful event tonight. And we also like to recognize a special dignitary in the audience tonight, Mayor Gene Brown from the city of Bradenton. Mayor, welcome. Haven't had a chance to say hi to him myself, but welcome, Mayor. This is an incredible organization, and we thought we would start the night off with the executive director. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Sherry DeVries.
Thank you. And can I just say, wow. I should change the gala from pop to wow, because you guys all look fabulous. Round of applause for all the purple. You really totally showed up. I love it. So in 30 years, over 30 years, Mothers Helping Mothers has been doing this, and this is our first ever large event. I mean, this is spectacular. So thank you for being part of the POP first annual, and I hope there's many, many more to come. I just want to also say that it takes an army to do what we do here at Mothers, and if you haven't taken a tour, try to do so after dinner. You'll see all the meaningful things that we're accomplishing. But it's really run by the donors and sponsors and volunteers that show up to actually make this work. So I want all the Mothers Helping Mothers volunteers to please rise so we can give you a much-needed round of applause. They have been working so hard, and we can't do this without you. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the evening. You've earned it. And also I want to recognize our board. If you're in our board, just raise your hand up. At your tables, you're kind of scattered around. But thank you so much for your support and for giving us the reins to run this whole mission and just go nuts with whatever we dream. And we are dreaming big. If you didn't know, we're trying to build 1,700 square feet above in that downstairs wall. So that's our big goal, is to expand this place because we're already out of room. And then lastly, I just want to acknowledge our founders. We wouldn't be here at all without their heart that over 30 years ago, they were helping a mom who needed something. And they got together and they got stuff for that mom. And they had more stuff than she needed, so they found a new mom, and so on and so on. And 33 years later and 150,000 families later, we are still helping, and the need continues to grow. So Madeline and Terry, if you're here, would you please stand? Stand up. Thank you for making this. Woo! Love you guys. All right, now enough of me talking, and let's just get to the real stars of this show. I've got an amazing fashion show that I'm about to get ready right now. Can I have my Mothers Helping Mothers kids all dressed up in purple that we've repurposed from donations that have come in, and they look stunning. So without further ado, can I have the music, please? All right, first up, we have Remy, and he is 6 years old. Here comes Remy. Come stretch your stuff, buddy. Right here, and then march down that purple carpet. Remy, he loves volunteering at Mothers. He's been here since he was 3 years old. He loves dinosaurs, and he wants to be a paleontologist when he grows up. Remy is representing resilience. Most families are just one crisis away from homelessness, and at Mothers Helping Mothers, we try to build resilience. Next up, we have Ayla. Ayla is 9 years old, and she loves animals. She wants to be a dog trainer when she grows up. Ayla represents love, and it's love that changes, motivates, and moves people to do better, and that's what we give here freely. Awesome. All right, Amira. Come on out, Amira. Amira has an escort. Oh, Amira, you're looking lovely. Little shy. She loves horses and is very compassionate. She wants to be an engineer. Amira is working to make the world a better place. I love it. I love it. Skylin, come on down, Skylin. Skylin is our next walker. She is 7 years old and she loves helping mom clean and she loves wildlife. Her favorite color is purple. Go Skylin, that's ours as well. And she is wearing purple for compassion. Here at Mothers Helping Mothers, it's all about compassion that we give every single client and family that come through the door. Next is Ariella. Come on down, sweetie. Come on out. Oh, we might get two. Oh, we get one. Come on down. Ariella is 4, and her favorite color is purple too. Well, I'm sensing a theme here. Ariella loves to color with her mommy and make pictures. She is our resident artist, and she's wearing a stunning velvet dress, I must say. Looks lovely. Ariella is walking for all those moms that are out there who are in need of help, but sometimes afraid to ask for it. Here's a place at Mothers where they're safe to come and ask for what they need and get non-judgmental support. All right, next is Neva. Neva, come on out here. Oh. Hi, sweetie. You look so cute. Nevaeh is 4 years old and she loves baby dolls and helping others. She wants to be a doctor when she grows up. Nevaeh represents compassion again, and we strive to care for those that are less fortunate, struggling, and suffering. MHM, that's what we call Mothers Helping Mothers, is a place of compassion and caring. Oh, we got a new one. All right, Noella. Noella is 3 years old. Come on down, Noella. Oh, she's dancing. I love it. Noella is 3 years old and she likes playing with her kitchen and being independent. She wants to be a firefighter when she grows up. All right. Thank you, Noella. You're looking lovely. Next, we have Nyla. Nyla is almost 2 years old, and she's being escorted by her brother. Come on down, Nyla. Nyla and her brother are walking for knowledge. Oh, Nyla. Hi, honey. Go that way. Nyla is walking for knowledge. Maya Angelou once said, when you know better, you do better, which is why we have created and are now expanding our classroom upstairs to help educate and elevate our families. And then I have Elijah. Do I have an Elijah? Oh, come on down, Elijah. You're up, buddy. He is 8 years old, strutting his purple hat and a coat. Looking so fancy, Elijah. He loves video games, soccer, and swimming, and he wants to be a YouTuber. His brother, who is also escorted with him, his name is Nehemiah, and he is 1 year old, and he loves making people laugh. Elijah and Nehemiah represent effort and success. To change takes great effort. Many families we see are seeking to step out of their circumstances and life situations that may have been given to them at a young age. It takes great courage and effort to overcome these generational struggles. Did I miss any other kiddos? We had some that were, yes? Come on out, sweetie. Natalia? It's kids. Kids, it's like herding cats. Big round of applause for Natalia. Natalia, go girl. Natalia is our last walker of the evening, and nope, we got one more. Okay, we got more showing up. Natalia is one of Mothers Helping Mothers' many kids that have made this show possible, and we have had so much fun dressing them. All right, next one is a surprise. Come on down. Martha, who is it? Oh, that's it. Okay, good. No more surprises. All right. Well, thank you guys. If I can get all the kids out for one last bow, to take a huge bow. Line up right here where these purple lights are in front of me. Hey, Remy. I swear, it's like herding cats. This is what we do all day long. If you want to volunteer at Mothers, come help herd cats. All right, everybody line up for your picture and to take a bow. All you pretty purples, let's take one last lineup so everybody can see your fashions. Look at the audience, and as soon as we're there, we're going to give them a big wave. On the count of 3. All right, everybody ready to wave? On the count of 3, here we go. Wait, where's more? Come. All right, you look amazing. Thank you guys so much, and thank you parents for bringing them for this. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, wave, big wave, and now take a bow. Take a bow. All right, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that show. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That is the cutest thing. And when you volunteer at Mothers, it's kind of like that on any given day. So anyway, I have the privilege now to introduce a mom that I've walked with for the last 10 years on her journey. And her story is quite amazing. And if I can have her come up to stage, I would love her to share that with you. Jennifer Burgos, where are you? Sweetie, are you? There she comes. Give her a round of applause. And you might want to grab your tissues if you have any, or your napkins. Come on up, sweetie. And you look lovely in purple as well. Hi, honey. Come on, let's do this. All right. Hold it up right here.
Good evening. I think I'm actually going to hide behind the keyboard just so I have something to grip onto. So I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can about the situation and the circumstances that brought me to Mothers Helping Mothers. And I wrote out what I was going to say because I have truly been trying to deliver it without breaking down. So please forgive me if I do look down. I'm going to try to keep myself composed and deliver a message to be worthy of Mothers Helping Mothers. So I personally have experienced and witnessed a lot of the miracles that have happened and been made possible because of Mothers Helping Mothers. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit of my personal story, my journey, my successes that I truly believe were seeded and were able to flourish because of the countless support that Mothers Helping Mothers provided. And I do want to take a moment to clarify that word, support. We so many times believe that support is just financial support, and it's not, especially when the word support is tied to Mothers Helping Mothers. The support that I'm talking about when I speak about Mothers Helping Mothers is the true social support, emotional support, informational support, guiltless, tangible support. It's patience and empathy and affirmation. It's heartfelt moments shared to help you find your self-esteem. A lot of times when we come here as clients, we are broken. Support here is the act of instilling a sense of belonging, a community, and really just letting you know that you are not alone. I will try not to take up the entire evening. As you can tell already, I am very grateful for everything Mothers Helping Mothers has helped me with and allowed me. So I'll just share a little about my past. I am the typical statistic. I am a minority. I grew up in a broken, abusive home, divorced parents. Neither parent graduated. Both, obviously, my parents were teen parents. But I was a hopeful kid. I was a good kid. I was a honor roll kid. I was a gifted and talented program kid, band nerd. I was a track and cross country star, but a divorced home, a broken home. Eventually, my mother did remarry, and priorities at home changed. Everyone had a new life, and I became a forgotten child, left to her own devices. I was a child making adult decisions that I didn't understand, completely oblivious to the consequences. My path was rough. My parents eventually withdrew me from school. They didn't want the legal consequences, and they married me as a teen to a stranger. So I was married very young at Sarasota County Courthouse. My husband walked out the north entrance and I walked out the south, and I never saw him again. I was homeless for quite some time. I slept in the parks of, the benches of Arlington Park. And I can recall a night that was so cold that I actually slept in my parents' backyard under my old dog because there was nowhere safe and warm for me to go that night. So it was rough. I was lost with no way to get back. Nobody cared. I became a mother at the age of 18. Again, still the statistic, I was now a high school dropout, a teen mom, and absolutely nothing else. And that's a little bit of a lie because I did have more. I had fear, and I had hate, and I had anger, mostly at myself. But I was gone. I was too far gone. I was just kind of going through the motions that society really mandates of someone. And I knew that this was my life. This was what it was going to be. There was nothing good next. It was just hardship. And I had to surrender to that. I had to come to terms with that. And one day I was invited to Mothers Helping Mothers. Another agency, so I thought. I didn't expect much coming through the door. I just felt that I would come in and I would leave feeling worse than what I came in, because that's normally what you get as a teen mom with nothing else. And instead, I got a family. I got the world. I got ears that truly listened, warm hearts that just really welcomed me in. And you have no idea how rare that is. How rare it is to find people who care and truly show that they care in social service settings. They're numb, and I didn't find that here. These women reached their arms out to hug me and my child the first day that we walked in, and it was not an empty hug. It was a tight hug. It was a warm hug. And I remember breaking down, and it was just such a relief because somebody saw me. So I felt something more than despair that first time coming into Mothers Helping Mothers, and it was more than rejection. And I came back, and I came back. Mothers Helping Mothers helped rebuild my confidence, my dignity, my self-respect. I mattered to people. I I wasn't a nobody anymore. I eventually returned to school, earned my high school diploma. I rebuilt my relationship with my parents. I have a steady job, and my son was healthy, happy, and safe. My life wasn't getting worse. It got better every day, and I was hopeful again. But just like life works, my son started having issues and was diagnosed with autism just before his 4th birthday. And his symptoms got worse. And my ability to hold a job lessened. And I was back at Mothers Helping Mothers. And they helped me through some very hard times. Not only did they offer supporting words, but they actively reached out to their contacts in the community. Some were not just Mothers Helping Mothers contacts, but these women went above and beyond to reach out to their personal contacts. And I met other parents with autistic children. And this resource meant a lot because I am still a young mom who is facing a world that even older adults struggle in. And I did not know much about this disease, and it's now, again, something else is now claiming my life. So I didn't give up, mainly because Donna and Cindy and Sherry wouldn't let me, but I didn't want to. I knew I wasn't alone, and that really gave me strength. I knew Mothers Helping Mothers was with me, and I could count on them. My son is now 25. He smiles, he knows who his mom is, and in his own special way, he shows me he loves me. I have since graduated college. I've accomplished I have earned several certifications. I have a very established career in medical research. I have a loving and supporting husband who is with me here tonight, 2 daughters, and we just purchased our first home in Sarasota. So today, I am more than just a client at Mothers Helping Mothers. I am a volunteer. I'm now able to give this same unconditional support that was given to me so many years ago to a new mom who walks in the door who is in desperate need of it. I can now listen with compassionate ears and help comfort them. I guess what I'm desperately trying to say is that when you look at this building, it is more than 4 walls and a bunch of windows. It's a family, and to some of us, it's the only family we will ever have.
I think that says it all.
Good job, girl.